In a game filled with gods, monsters, and endless combat, one of the most powerful moments has nothing to do with fighting. It's a quiet story hidden in the flames of Asphodel and the lonely halls of the House of Hades, about two souls torn apart, and the music that slowly brings them back together. This is a story of Orpheus and Eurydice, but not the version you think. In Hades, Supergiant takes the ancient tragedy and rewrites it with emotion, patience, and melody. And through a simple side quest, it delivers one of the most emotional payoffs in modern game design. What if the power to reunite lost souls didn't lie in strength or bravery, but in a song? In Hades, music isn't just background noise, it's a lifeline between worlds, and between hearts long separated. Welcome to the Sound of Emotion, and today we are diving into how one song can reunite the dead in the game Hades. Hades is a roguelike released by Supergiant Games, where you play Zagreus, son of Hades, who tries to escape the Underworld to reunite with his mother. Along the way, Zagreus encounters characters with their own stories, each one unrevealing across your repeated runs. Two of those characters are Orpheus and Eurydice, Greek legends separated by fate and tragedy. For those unfamiliar with it, they were madly in love, but after Eurydice dies, Orpheus, a godlike musician, is devastated. Desperate to bring back his muse, he journeys into the Underworld. Using his music, he softens the heart of Hades and Persephone. Moved by grief, they agree to let Eurydice return, but only on one condition. Orpheus must lead her back to the surface without ever looking back. Just as they reach the light, Orpheus, scared to death that his loved one was no longer on his back, he turns. In a single moment of doubt, he loses her forever. This is where Hades picks up. Orpheus is already dead, still separated from his muse. Music is the key to their story. Orpheus begins the game singing alone in sadness, facing the sorrow of losing his love. Twice. It's up to us to reconnect them. But the real reconnection happens through a song, Good Riddance. This song appears in three versions: Eurydice solo, Orpheus solo, and the final duet. Each version reveals where their hearts are. The first time we hear Good Riddance, it's Eurydice who sings it, alone in Asphodel. Her voice is warm but firm. Her delivery is rhythmic, grounded. It catches you off guard. Because in a story about loss, the song sounds like someone who's already survived it. Her version isn't a plea to be remembered. It's a declaration of independence. I'm through with you, she sings. This song is for me. She's not waiting for Orpheus to come and make things right. She's not wallowing in sadness. She's angry. She's done. And she found strength in the only thing left to her, her music. But beneath that fire, there's something else. A hint of bitterness. A quiet sadness buried in the chords. Because as much as she claims she's over, she's still singing about him. Later, once we convince Orpheus to open up again, to feel again, you hear Good Riddance a second time. This time, it's in his voice, and everything changes. Orpheus sings with a trembling tune of someone haunted by regret. The lyrics remain the same from the Eurydice version. However, they are soaked in longing. You can hear it in the silence between the notes, in the way he hesitates. Where Eurydice turned the song into a weapon of self-defense, Orpheus used it like a prayer. A quiet, desperate hope that maybe somehow she's still listening. This version is stripped down, almost fragile. You get the sense he's been singing the song in his mind for years, but never had the courage to let it out. And then, slowly, over several visits and conversations, Zagreus, you, the player, became the bridge between them. You listen, you carry message, you plant seeds of doubt and of hope. And eventually, finally, the two are ready to speak through music again. The last version of Good Riddance is a duet. Payoff for patience, for empathy, for emotional work done not with swords, but with kindness. In the lounge of House of Hades, they sing together one final version of the song, now transformed by time. The instrumentation blends Orpheus' delicate formal tunes with Eurydice's earthy warmth. They don't change the words, they don't rewrite the past, but they sing together. They are saying something new. I heard, you heard, but we are still here. It's no longer a song about living or loss. It's a song about survival, about endurance, about finally being able to hear each other again. And what makes this moment so powerful, so rare in gaming, is that it's not flashy and there's not a dramatic reunion, no sweeping soundtrack, no quest reward, just two people broken and bruised finding harmony again through a song. And in a world filled with gods, monsters and death, that might just be the most human thing of all. It's a beautiful tale told through emotion. The lyrics never change, but our understanding of them does. That's the power of music. It's the most heartfelt form of expression we create. Everyone who's ever fallen in love understands, everyone who's gone through a breakup understands, everyone who has regrets understands. Love isn't about happiness. It's about facing the hard feelings, about reconnecting. It's about healing with another person. And these songs remind us how important it is to listen, to truly hear the person we love. In a relationship, it's never just I'm right, you're wrong, it's you made me feel something, and that's valid. Sometimes a simple talk, a simple song is the solution. That's why when we finally hear them sing together, it's such a special moment. It's one of the best rewards in the game, not because it makes us stronger, but because it makes us feel. In a game about dying again and again, this is one of the few stories where something is truly restored. It's a break from the fast-paced gameplay, from the quick dodges and high damage. It's us listening to a masterful song, to a moment of peace. For a brief second, we understand that even in the Underworld, we can survive, we can love, we can feel. There is no denying the power of music and how it influences us. Music drives us, shapes us, expresses us. It is, to me, the most poetic form of human connection. And in a game defined by repetition, struggle, and death, it's not a boss fight or an escape attempt that delivers the deepest impact. It's a song, quite stubborn melody that waves its way through fire, silence, bitterness, and time, until two voices once lost can finally find each other again. Hades doesn't just retell the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. It rewrites its ending, it gives them space to speak, to listen, to change. And in doing so, it shows us something rare, that even in the world ruled by gods, music can still be the most divine force of all. Not because it changes fate, but because it helps us carry it. And sometimes it's not the loudest voice that reaches us, but the ones that refuse to let silence have the final word. This has been The Sound of Emotion. If this story moved you the way it moved me, consider giving the video a like. It really helps more people finding it. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Did this quest hit you as hard as it hit me, or did another moment in Hades catch you by surprise? Or if you didn't play it, are you willing to consider it, giving a try? And if you are into stories about games, make us feel something, not just how they play, hit subscribe. I've got more episodes coming soon on emotional power of game music, narrative and design. Thank you for watching and for listening. See you next time.